In Remnant 2, the best amulets offer powerful offensive stats and buffs for your character's build. With a variety of more than 50 amulets to choose from, it can be challenging to find the perfect one for your playstyle. However, it's important to consider the buffs and effects of each amulet and how they align with your class or build. Remember, you can only wear one amulet at a time, so choose wisely based on the situation you're facing. With the right amulet, you can enhance your character's strength and create a formidable build in Remnant 2. And next, I will tell you a few of the best options you can choose in the game. And I want to start with the Indignant Fetish amulet. What it does is that every time you get damage from enemies, your damage increases by 25% and decreases the damage you take by 10%. And it lasts for 10 seconds. You will definitely get damaged by enemies all the time, especially if you prefer melee fights, so it is definitely a good choice to opt for. Now let's move to Scavenger's Bauble. It will not give you any help in combat directly, however, it will help you to upgrade your equipment by farming the necessary resources. Using this amulet, the amount of scrap you get will be increased by 50%. And the next on my list is Shock Device. It increases shock damage by 20% and overloaded damage by 50%. So basically, you won't need this amulet if you don't use Enigma. It shoots an electric beam, so with this amulet, your damage will simply be huge. Now, let's move to Death's Embrace. It is actually the best amulet you can get at the beginning of the game if you start in the Yasha biome. It increases your damage by 20% when your health is below 100%, and it is really amazing. What's more, it will give you a haste effect when you are below 50% of health. And you can get it from the Battle Merchant at the beginning. And now let's move to Soul Anchor. And, as you may have guessed, it will work for a summoner only. So if you play it, you should definitely wear it. What it does is that whenever you summon, it increases all damage dealt by 20% for 30 seconds. Now let's move to Vengeance Idol. Just like most other best amulets in the game, it also increases damage. Namely, it gives you plus 30% damage when your health is below 50%. If your build can allow you to afford to stay at a health level below 50%, you should definitely wear it. However, it is pretty risky. Next comes Ankh of Power, which also give a damage buff. It will permanently increase your damage by 15%. Also, whenever you use your relic, you will get an additional buff of 15% for 15 seconds. A good option would be to wear it if you have your relics upgraded or use a relic that has a lot of charges even without the upgrade. And the last amulet on my list is Escalation Protocol. It can give you an incredible boost of 25% to your damage, even without the need of lowering your health points. But for this, you will need to kill your enemies. It increases your damage by 2.5% for 10 seconds after killing an enemy, and this effect stacks for 10 times maximum. And if you deal damage to an enemy, this will refresh the duration. But the only disadvantage of this amulet is that you will get it closer to the end of the game only. And if you liked my video, make sure to subscribe to my channel. There, I have many more guides on Remnant 2.